Okay, so Book of Yog. Let's talk about this game. I recorded a separate segment earlier, but I think it's better to put my thought in a more cohesive manner and discuss this game more faithfully. To start off with, this game is a hero collector idle gacha game released in July of 2022, I believe. On Steam, it still shows that it is early access, but it's not. It's been a year and some months, so this game should be fully, done by now. Secondly, let's talk about how the game progresses. As you see on the screen right now, you go through different stages, you clear the bosses, you progress through the stages, you collect your rewards and loot drops. As you play the game more often, you're going to collect resources, which allows you to unlock more heroes of different rarity. You can level them up using EXP, you could gear them up, climb towers for leveling material. This is pretty important. The tower that you have to climb, yes, you have to climb. Why? Because it has a special material that allows your character to be promoted to the next stage. And why that's important? Because it's basically gating your game progression. You're locked behind clearing towers for your initial first few hours of playthrough. You have to level your characters past certain levels to even do the main quests. So that's pretty annoying. Now, as you can see on the screen, the aesthetic of the game is pretty much fantasy game with like elements of techno sci-fi. That might not be clear right now, but I will show you clips of the techno part. And also you can see on the screen, this is a 3D game with a top-down view. Well, is it top-down view? No, more like an over-shoulder view, but like elevated. Some of these stage designs, I feel like it's ripped directly from Path of Exile. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just sharing too much semblance that I feel like it's like that. Overall, though, I would say the game does look pretty. Yes, I like the way it looks. What else? Yes. So I think it's also important to mention that this game is a little bit annoying to get into. Like, you're definitely not going to be able to just go from 0 to 100 in this game, like King's Raid, which is a different mobile game. And shout out to King's Raid, because that game is so interesting. Like, you're able to speedrun it even though it's a gacha game. Like, I was able to speedrun that thing from stage 1 to 100 within like a few hours. Or maybe like 2 hours. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, shout out to King's Raid, rest in peace. That game's fucking dope. Book of Yog, though, it has a lot of like fucking random currencies, and you have to unlock structures and features through clearing stages before you even get to experience the game fully. That's why I'm saying like this game is like pretty slow to start off with. You're not able to just speed through everything. The tower, you have to clear through them to even like level your heroes and whatnot. So yeah, this game is like a time sink. It's like very, very involved, I would say. Also, the game has a fucking fragment system. If you know what fragments are, you're gonna be like, fuck, here we go again. Exactly, you're collecting pieces of heroes, you're collecting pieces of equipments. Like, what the fuck? And yeah, so that's fucking annoying. So would I recommend this game? I feel like I want to say no, but it's also like too good to not play it, to like look at the art and whatnot. But faithfully, at its current stage, it's dog shit. It's fucking too unpolished. The translation team needs to do a better job, and I'll put on the screen what I mean by that in a few seconds. They do not translate things, or at least like the QA team, which is probably non-existent. They don't fucking check through the game to see if there's any untranslated messages. So the QA team of this game is fucking up. It's fucking up for everybody. There are literal texts and messages in the games that are fucking still Mandarin, which aren't translated into English. And I believe the publisher, they are a Chinese company. So this game is a little bit like a patchwork of different games and genres. Because you'll be able to find a fucking vampire survival. Like, that fucking bullet hell game where you collect power-ups, like a fucking roguelite game? They have that. They have a fucking mini version of that in this game. So yeah, this game is kind of like a fucking Frankenstein of many different games too. So you can look forward to that. This game is just barely functional. It's not pretty. Imagine like a Mr. Bean's dress up as a fucking wannabe AAA game. This game could be that, but it could be like AAA. It just needs more work to be put in there. Right now, the art team and the core mechanics such as like idling, summoning are carrying the game, which is not something you want to hear about a fucking year-old game. Like, that's just fucked. And not to mention the atrocious summoning system. It does not have its rates displayed on the banner, which is illegal in some Asian countries, I must mention. Like Japan and Korea, I'm pretty sure. The other thing about its summoning system is that it splits its goddamn currency into 2. So essentially making it hard or impossible to obtain the highest rarity characters. Like, they're nearly exclusive for pay-to-play players. First impression, this game is pretty fucking weird, pretty dog shit, but the artwork is fucking incredible. There's like a load of detail inside of each and every single character's design. So right away, you can tell that this game is aimed towards the male audience. There's no way by any means that this is aimed towards a female audience. Now, if you're a girl and you're into this shit, well, I'm not gonna judge. Good for you. The main currency you get are these diamonds and these scrolls, which doesn't give you SSR characters. Like, the highest you're gonna get is SS. So SSR in this game is also called SP. I don't know what the fuck that means. This character, somehow I was able to pull her in this regular pool, and I'll prove to you real quick that I do have her. Somehow I got her in the regular pool. So there's a non-zero chance of getting SP characters within these normal pool. But I don't know where I could find the fucking like rate of it. Okay, now again, the artwork on this game is pretty fucking nice, pretty good. It's not cheap. They do hire actual artists to draw this shit. And again, this is like a 3D animated game, so like the skin does translate into 3D models, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's not just gonna be some shitty ass chibi. Look at how fucking amazing that is. Holy shit, the hands, the tail, the fucking robotic legs. God damn. Now then you have skins like this that makes you go like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, they're basically fucking nude. These two are the main offenders. Actually, this skin is pretty fucking cheap. This one is expensive as shit. I don't even know if I could put this on YouTube. I'll have to blur it. But these two skins are fucking like crazy, just exhibitionist type. Other skins, they're like more chill and like regular anime bullshit. Yeah, but these boob sizes are fucking just uncomfortably big, dude. The way they translate the games is, again, very shoddy. I was thinking about applying to help them out translating. Expand my resume a bit. Like, no, I'm pretty serious about that. I might actually reach out to this fucking company, see if they need my help with some shit. This is ridiculous. Translation is ass. There's also some aspect of the game where like it pays a weird homage to Path of Exile, I feel like. Some of these like textures and map design seems to just like be ripped straight out of Path of Exile. Oh, look at this. This is what I mean. Like, it's fucking straight up just Chinese characters. What the fuck? Oh, the loading screen. Holy shit, the loading screen. My god, I fucking hate it. I was like, imagine somebody walking in and just seeing like Booba on your screen. What the shit? I don't really have music on right now because I just don't like audio in games in general. This is how it feels to be in combat. You can control your characters with WASD on PC. It does feel pretty good to take control of the characters, not gonna lie. What is this? It's weapons. Yeah, weapon fragments. EXP. This is EXP for leveling up characters. I don't know why they call it Echo when it says EXP on the fucking icon. The second problem is the descriptions of items. Like, you can't fucking hover over them and try to like read it. You can't really do that. And secondly, it gets cut off. Like some of these item descriptions straight up just get cut off and you can't fucking read it. When was this game released? Let me check that real quick. Okay, so this game is called Early Access, but I think at this point it's not Early Access. It should be full release. It's released on July 29th, 2022. So nearly 2 years. And that's not fair. A year and some, okay? It's been released for a year and some, and it's still this fucking dodgy. So I don't know. I wouldn't say I don't recommend it, but I wouldn't say I recommend it either. It's just too shit. Also, I've only like played this game for like fucking what, 2-3 hours right now. But it's not. It's definitely not giving me the fucking AAA experience. I do like the fucking non-chibi art style though, which I wish more games could do this shit. Oh god, I fucking hate it. Let us choose our goddamn loading screens. This is fucking obnoxious. First impression, this game is pretty fucking weird, pretty dog shit. But the artwork is fucking incredible.